What's up, guys? Back with another video. Super excited about this one. But first, today's June the 1st, and Real Madrid just won the Champions League. So let's go for that. Super excited about that. Just finished watching the game, and now we're filming some content. But I'm super excited about this video because I just picked up the FUJIFILM x100vi. This is a hard camera to find right now, June the 1st, 2024. They came out around, or they were announced, I think about February of 2024. And I've called everywhere, in different cities, in different places, different stores, online, everywhere. I've called about this camera, and there's a 6 to 12 month wait at the moment, which is nuts. This camera retails at about $1,600, $1,599. And so I found this new on eBay. And yes, I did have to pay resale prices, which they were outrageous, and I will not disclose how much I paid. But this camera is so dope. I've seen a lot of videos, reviews, unboxings, people taking photos with it. I've seen it all with this camera, and I said I need to have this. I have a trip to Europe at the end of the month that I'm super pumped about, and I wanted to have a run and gun photo camera that gives me that film look, where I can just, you know, be able to, they have an app where you can load in your own recipes, different color profiles. You can put them onto the camera and snap a photo and export it, and it's ready to go on social media. And that's the goal. I want something that's run and gun, something that's fast, something that I can use, but that looks amazing. And I know this has more capabilities than what I'm probably gonna be using it for. But for me, that's the biggest thing, being able to have a run and gun photo camera that takes pictures at the highest quality, where I can capture. Right now, I will be honest, I hate the process of having to take the photos, take them to Lightroom, edit them, and I hate editing, and I'm not good at it. So I have to send them to somebody to edit, and then I have to wait for them to send them to me. If you know me, I'm super impatient. If you don't know me, well, now you know. Super impatient, but when you are out on the road, when you're traveling, you want to capture the content and you want to post it before the moment is gone. Because once the moment is gone, then you're on to the next moment, and you're wanting to post about that moment. And so I need something that I can take the photo and in 5 minutes it'd be on social media. So I picked this up, super excited. I'm gonna go ahead and unbox it, share some reviews on it, snap some photos, see what you guys think. And yeah, let's get into the unboxing. So we got the FUJIFILM, what is this? Register your product, and then you got to capture one free trial. Got this, whatever that is. And this is what we all care about, and that is the FUJIFILM. Jeez, this camera is fire. This is so sick. Wow. So they have two different versions. They have the silver version, and then they have the full black version. I went with the silver version just because it gives it that retro film look type camera. So yeah, so that's that. And then in this other box, I think it comes with like with the battery, and yep, so it comes with the FUJIFILM strap, which I will not be using. USB-C cable to charge the camera. Unfortunately, this doesn't come with the camera battery charger, so I will have to buy that probably aftermarket, but comes with the battery as well. But if you want to charge it at the moment, you have to leave the battery in the camera with the USB-C charger, charge the camera in that way. And then last is to be able to connect the camera strap to the camera. And that's all that's in the box. Not much. Let's get this battery in this camera, and let's get it fired up. All right, I got an SD card now. We're gonna put this in, and we're gonna power it up for the first time, and see what the hype is about. Turn it on. It's the first time I've ever used a FUJIFILM camera, so should be interesting. We're gonna choose English. Area setting, I am in Central Standard Time, Chicago. Yep, daylight savings, yes. Today is June the 1st. Oh no, I forgot to put the thing. Images can be easily transferred to smartphone. Let's scan the QR code. So let's do that. Make sure I have that app. Which is also nice that they have the app that you can like just transfer the photos directly to your phone. I don't need an adapter to take the SD card out, which is great. I am curious to see how fast the transfer speed is. I just picked up a DJI Mini Pro 4 drone, and the transfer speed over phone is kind of nuts. I'm not gonna lie, it's really fast, and so I'm curious to see what that looks like on here. Anyways, scan that. So let's see what else is on here. Let's get into the settings. So from what I've seen on some videos, this thing can shoot. It has it's a 40-some megapixel sensor. It's got a 23mm lens with the fixed aperture at 2.0. And then I've seen some video stuff on this, and the video looks incredible. It shoots 4K 120, shoots 1080 240, and just some of the video quality that I've seen is kind of nuts. So I'm curious to see what it looks like video-wise, and photos. You know, I'm gonna go out and take some pictures and just play around with it for a little while. But just from what I've seen online and the photos that people have posted, I'm impressed. This camera is super cool. I'm just kind of going through the settings right now and trying to get familiarized with the menu and with what do you call it? Trying to get familiarized with how to use this camera, where everything is at. The film simulation, which is super cool. It's got several already on board on here, which is exciting. I'm gonna get to go ahead and play with some of these already, but curious to launch the app that you can onboard different recipes and stuff, which that is called FUJIFILM Weekly, which I downloaded that on my phone just from some videos that I've seen. So I'm gonna go ahead and play with this camera for a little bit, and I'll be back and have some reviews, have some thoughts, initial thoughts on it, and see how well this camera performs. What's up, guys? I'm back, and I've had a few weeks to be able to kind of play around with this camera and just be able to check out the different features, see what my thoughts were on the camera. And this thing is a beast. It's a workhorse. I'm really happy with it. I've enjoyed taking pictures. I'm not a photographer. I don't like taking pictures. I've done it in the past. I know about photography. I have photography knowledge, but actually don't like doing it. But I wanted a camera that I could be able to take on the go, that I didn't have to edit anything, that I didn't have to throw it into Lightroom and edit, but something that I could take a picture in body, export it out, post straight to social media. And this camera is definitely that. There's an app on the App Store that is called, shout out to my boy Nolan, who recommended that app, actually recommended this camera to me as well. It's called FUJIFILM Weekly, and there's constantly new recipes on there for different film simulations that you can use for this camera, that you can add on here manually and save it onto the body. And I've done that with some recipes, and I've enjoyed it. The camera is so cool. The recipes look so good. And yeah, I've enjoyed it so much. As you can see, also I've purchased a few different accessories that I will be listing down in the description. Make sure you check those out. They're from Amazon, but I think that these different accessories has definitely enhanced the camera. So right off the bat, when you open the camera and you unbox the camera, the actual grip of the camera feels uncomfortable. I feel like I'm gonna drop it constantly. So I went out and bought this SmallRig like grip, which is amazing because like not holding the camera, it feels so comfortable. It feels natural. I have big hands. So having this grip just makes it so much more comfortable to be able to hold the camera. And then also I picked up this like thumb plate, which is super cool. Obviously it does sacrifice the, what is this called? Horseshoe? Hot shoe. Horseshoe. You have to sacrifice your hot shoe mount, but I think it's worth it. And it gives you just a rest for your thumb, which makes it even more comfortable to be able to hold. So highly recommend that. And then with that thumb rest plate, it also comes with this button that you can add to the actual shutter. What's it called? The button? What's the button called? The button where you actually take the photos. Whatever the name of the button is called, that's what it is. It's pretty cool because Fujifilm makes it where you can add your own button of your choice. So you just screw this on. It's super easy. You screw that on and it just gives it just a nicer feel when you're, you know, taking photos. So that comes with the thumb rest plate. So I would check that out. Also, I got this rope strap, nothing crazy, but I wasn't a fan of I'm not a fan of any straps that come with the cameras. And I felt like this is comfortable. It's not in the way, and I've actually enjoyed having it. So that's cool. I also got a tempered glass on my screen just for extra protection. I also picked up this lens hood, which is super cool. It comes with a ring. So right off the bat, when you buy this camera, it's got a fixed lens. And in order to be able to like attach filters and things like that, you need a ring that you can attach to the camera to be able to attach filters and whatnot. So this lens hood comes with that ring. And also I have a Pro Mist filter on here. And so I'm able to, I'll show y'all. So I got a ring here and then I put I didn't even take it. So this is the actual ring that goes onto the camera. I put this Pro Mist filter on. I attach that to the camera. Just like that, and then I apply the lens hood on top of that. And the lens hood, this lens hood just kind of prevents any kind of light flare, sun flare, anything like that. Just because this is a pretty wide angle lens. So it's been great. I've really enjoyed having this. The Pro Mist filter is super cool. I bought two different ones. I bought a glass filter, and then I bought a quarter. I don't remember which one I bought, but I bought two different filters. This one's a little bit stronger than the other one, but they're super cool. Just gives it more of a film look as well, so that's cool. And then you can the lens hood that actually comes with the camera also fits on that lens hood, so looks just like that. I also ended up picking some batteries up along with some other accessories, but these are the main accessories that I have on this camera that I've really enjoyed. I am planning on picking up a Godax flash. It does have a built-in flash, but it's small. It's not going to do much of a difference. So I am planning on picking that up. I didn't pick it up this time around, but I will pick that up along with some other stuff. You can never have too many accessories for stuff like this. I also picked up a SmallRig travel tripod to be able to take with me, put this on the tripod, snap photos. There is an app for this that you can snap photos, you can change settings, so you can set that up and then snap the photo from your phone, which is super cool. But I've really enjoyed this camera. I think that it's definitely worth the buck. It's gonna be hard to find this camera right now from the day I'm shooting this. It's June 15th of 2024. This camera came out in February 2024, or was announced. And they're back ordered everywhere. I actually bought mine on eBay from a guy. He was selling it brand new, and obviously they're hard to find, so I paid resale price, which is expensive, and I don't recommend anybody else to do that. But I really wanted to get my hands on this, especially because I am taking a big Europe trip at the end of this month, and I wanted to have this to be able to snap photos and to be able to post and for memories. And so I think the purchase was definitely worth it for my case. I'm happy that I purchased it. I'm not happy at the amount I paid. I will not be disclosing how much I paid for it, but I really think that if you can get your hands on this right now, do it. If you can't, wait. There is the older version, which is great as well, but I do think that for the buck, it's worth waiting for the newer version, which is the 6. The 5 is a 26 point something megapixel camera. This is a 42, I think. So being able to take photos on this and printing them in large formats is gonna look phenomenal. This also shoots in 6K video, which I haven't even touched or scratched the surface on. It's got some cool stuff like built-in ND filters. It's got 10-bit ProRes 422, 6K video. I mean, the list goes on of how much this little camera can do. So if you're in the market for a camera like this for taking photos, that you want something more on the go, I mean, this can work as your main photography camera if you want it to as well. It's just a beast. But I think the film simulation for me was the big selling point. So yeah, this is a phenomenal camera. Highly recommend it. Yeah, I mean, there's not much more I can say about this camera more than what I've already said, but highly recommend it. Go and check it out. Purchase it if you can get your hands on it. If not, I would wait until they come in stock. I know there's 6 months to a year wait, but highly recommend it. Anyways, that's it for this video, folks. I hope you guys enjoyed it. Share it with somebody, like it, and we'll see you on the next one. Peace.